Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're going to be playing some Golgari Undergrowth. So the strategy of this deck is going to basically be to dump our creatures in our graveyard and then use a bunch of value creatures to make stuff happen. We're playing Fine Finality as not only a way to retrieve our creatures we put in our graveyard ourselves, but as a sweeper later in the game if we need it. Um, this list was based off a few different lists I saw online. So the big things that are really the Undergrowth enablers, or not enablers, but the take advantage of Undergrowth cards are the Golgari Raiders, which get really big and have haste. Molder Hulk, which gets cheaper unless you get back lands, so you can start looping stuff like Molder Hulk and Memorial Folly. Then we have Lotleth Giant, which deals damage to the creature in the graveyard, and Crawl Foragers that gains us those life, or life equal to the number of creatures in our graveyard. Midnight Reaper helps us to occur card advantage through sweepers. Playcraft helps us deal with planeswalkers and other troubled creatures and stuff. Chupacabras, Vraska Golgari Queen. Um, the original list that I based this off of, I think it was by Gabriel Nassif, didn't play any Vraska, but I really like Vraska's interaction with Midnight Reaper. Plus, this deck has a lot of like weaker creatures that once they've done what they do, you don't really care if they die. Sideboard, Corral Harpooners to kill flying creatures, Death Guard Scavengers to try and gain us some life and get rid of trouble permanents from graveyards, Thrashing Brontodon for enchantments, Foragers again to gain more life, Ritual Soot to clear the board, Plague Mare for the tokens matchup, two more Playcrafters for control matchups and stuff like that, and then we have two Vivians and two Carnage Tyrants, which are just the Vivians are basically just whenever we want to gain more card advantage or deal with problem permanents, and then Carnage Tyrant, of course, is for the control matchups or other matchups where they might have Carnage Tyrants themselves. With that being the case, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into some matches, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, here we are for round number 1 with Golgari Undergrowth. This hand has no enablers, so we just have a bunch of expensive cards. Gotta send it back. So this hand's actually quite a bit better. We are a little bit slow with all of our lands coming to play tapped, but it's still much better. Name Mulligan at 6 as well. Another line on top. I'm gonna bottom that. Alright. So they live on tapped land. So are we. But we're gonna have a line that has to come into play tapped all the time. Nope, they missed the line drop. That's not good for them. Okay. Well, next turn, hopefully, we'll be able to use Glowspore Shaman to start drawing some lands. Alright, discover. This could be the Phoenix deck or the Drake's deck. Either one. Land. Alright, well. That does in fact mean we are going to. And, oh, well, nothing to get back. That's a little awkward. Yeah, we're not in too bad a shape here. Ooh, actually, land. Alright, well, I'm actually gonna fight and kill the Enigma Drake. I would have liked to have gotten back to try to get a land this turn, but I think Harpooner to kill the Drake was, well, I guess not. If they play another Drake here, that's not great. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll just draw land, like professionals. Or anything but a land. And still no lands, okay. Well, oh, we can't necrotic wound it. I didn't think about that. Not Triskanto. No attacks. Alright. Draw land. Alright, well. Burn necrotic wound. Attack for 9. So. Yeah, this is not going great for us. Land. Alright, well. We're just going to attack him for 9 here. They're probably going to burn a couple of our creatures. Fiery Cannonade. Okay. That's not too surprising, I guess. Alright, let's... Glowspore Shaman? Alright, yes. Alright, so that means next turn we're going to draw a Branch Walker. Alright, shock. 3 cards in hand, and they could flip the Search for Visconti next turn. They do, putting Dive down the yard. Alright, so they're the Niv-Mizzet control-ish deck thing. That's what they are. Alright, well. Really hoping they don't have a counterspell here. Alright. Apparently 10-10 is big enough to get the job done. Alright, so you, I want you, I want you, and I think we're gonna want you. I think these 8 are definitely cards we're gonna want. I don't think the Forgers are very impressive. I think Green Seekers are probably pretty weak. I don't think the Giant's too impressive. Maybe cut a Stitcher Supplier, Branch Walker, Glowspore Shaman, and maybe a Fine Finality? No, I think Fine Finality is probably good. Maybe a Mulderhulk? How does this look? Yeah, I think this looks fine. Let's go and run this back. It will be on the draw. Oh. This is very land heavy hand. We're gonna mulligan it. If we can scry land at the top, I think we'll be okay. We need to get a land to actually be able to play Magic. Alright, well, that was the wrong land to play. But that's okay. Land. Alright, well, we're just gonna probably miss lands and just not do anything this game. I'm being honest right now, the 6 land hand is looking pretty good. Yep, got a lot of not drawn lands. This is probably over with already. Yep. Alright, well there's something. Probably get countered though. Graveyard. We got 2 creatures in the yard at least, so. And then necrotic wound's looking better. Yeah, alright, well we're just most likely dead here. Yeah, let's just go to the next game. We'll run it back the same way. Don't really want to make any changes. We just need to draw lands. Judging by the way that game went, I think the 6-line hand would have actually been fine. Oh, perhaps. Maybe that's better. Maybe we want to have a better chance of hitting lands. Alright, yeah, it's a pretty good one on top. It means we'll hopefully hit a land and be able to play some Magic. If not, we'll probably just die. Which has happened plenty of times already. Close 4, triggers. Yep. We did lose a Vraska, but that's okay. Excuse me. Might chart a course here. Attack for 3. And now next turn, we're really hoping we'll draw another land. Alright, search for Skanta. Yeah, and really start drawing some lands. Or 4 costs that you can't even cast. Those are also pretty good. Maybe I should have mulliganed that hand. That was risky. Of course, fine. Land? Nope. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be short-lived. This didn't draw anything. By anything, I mean lands. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we're just done here. Alright. I'll catch you guys for the next round. Alright, we're back for round number 2 here. We'll be on the play. So, hand's a little slow. I think we'll keep it. Worst case scenario, curves into Vraska on turn 4, sacking Midnight Reaper, draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. Nope, no, there is a deck. We're playing certain people. Yeah, we are, okay. Yep, alright. We'll see how this goes. Last visit match did not go great for us. This is really nice art. I gotta say, it's like probably the best for Asgard. I think there is. Alright, turn to search for Skanta. We're gonna go play the Midnight Reaper. Right, they're just got control. Alright, well, let's attack here. Oh, I guess we shouldn't play land in case they have Seal Away. Yeah, that was bad. We're not going to play the Playcrafter out. There's no reason to. Alright. Yeah, there's no real reason to play Playcrafter out. Discarding one card is not as impactful. Say now, like this turn, we can get Playcrafter pop off Karn. And we're going to draw a card off it too. Unfortunately, I would like to Golgari Queen, destroy the search. Which just might actually be wrong. Maybe I could. No. I don't think it's wrong. Yeah, I don't think it's wrong. Alright, we're gonna sack the Playcrafter to himself. Which will trigger the Midnight Reaper. Which will hopefully draw something good. Not more lands, preferably. Okay, Chupacabra's pretty good. Yeah, we are kind of at that point right now where they milled another land. They sure have hit a lot of lands off the search for Skanta. Yep, here comes the Fairy. Nope, Clarion. Alright, we're gonna draw a card. Alright, Memorial. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's get search for Skanta off the table. Lay that out and pass. The reason I got rid of search for Skanta is because it's flipping where it was gonna flip next turn. On top of that, it is, I feel like the more powerful ones, it's going to let you filter through the top cards of your deck to find a specific card you actually want, to where this is just going to let you scry to fix your draws and stuff. It's unfortunate because I can't kill this treasure map in time, but well, it's Fairy. Yep, tick. No, tick down. Interesting, okay. Alright, let's Royal Folly. Turn Playcrafter. Let's go ahead and play Playcrafter. Get the Fairy off the board. Now let's pass turn. I would have liked to be able to put Midnight Reaper on the table, but unfortunately we just don't have the mana for that. I guess alternatively could have brought back both of them, and no, I like this one better. No, there's a Vraska. Alright, so yep, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play out the Midnight Reaper, and we're gonna pass. So this does get to flip, which we could have, in theory, stopped it from doing so, but right, they Clarion for one of them. Seems like a pretty good deal for me. Alright, let's Golgari Queen. To have a counterspell, I imagine it's gonna draw it out. Alright, so we're at 7 mana. I'm gonna sack a swamp here. Okay. Play this out and pass. So next time we're definitely gonna play Stitcher Supplier and probably cycle off the Supplier. That's gonna have 4 cards in hand. Alright. I guess I should maybe have done that first in case they have Settle. But they're gonna just settle the Midnight Reaper, that's fine with us. Oh, I was gonna say, that's pretty aggressive, but you know, if that's what you think is gonna win you the game, you do it, right? Right. Always yield. Ultra Gravinous, Golgari Raiders. Glow Spore. We played a land this turn. Nope. Does not appear as though we have, so yes, we will put the swamp on top. And then, ooh, that's awkward. Alright, so I'm gonna sack off the Spore. Yep, we'll draw a card off Midnight Reaper. And we're gonna pass like this and pick up Molder Hulk at the end of the turn. Right. So up to 6 cards here. Alright, gonna take off Midnight Reaper off the table. And that's fine. It's far from the end of the world. Treasure map number 2. Yeah, let's Molder Hulk. Pick it back up. Alright, draw for turn. We play our land. We'll attack for 1. I'm gonna uptick. And we're gonna sack that off. Alright, so hit some good stuff. Play Molder Hulk. We're gonna back a Memorial of Folly. And then this will play out Reaper and pass. Flashback Insight. It's definitely not impossible that they have a board wipe here, but even that's not the end of the world because we could still this next turn pick up Memorial, or use Memorial to pick up Mulder Hulk. Put back the Memorial, plus it's going to draw us 2 more cards. Alright, Teferi. Oh, they took Vraska. There isn't really anything else. I mean, there's Golgari Raiders. Which... Okay. Are they just dead? Not quite. Okay, so... Let's draw a card for turn. Necrotic Wound. Okay. Let's play Crafter. I'll get rid of there. I will uptick by sacking off the forest. Draw our other Golgari Queen. And we will pass the turn. I guess there may have been some argument for destroying the second treasure map there, but right. And then Memorial Folly. So Mulder Hulk. We'll then attempt to play Mulder Hulk. Turn on the Memorial. Yeah, we'll sack off a swamp. Alright, draw Green Seeker. Green Seeker's not bad here. We're gonna pass turn after this. Next fate. Okay. Well, we might just be dead. Yep, then the next fate. Nope, no. Still have one more turn after this, unfortunately, so. Like I said, we're probably dead. Okay. Yeah, they definitely next fate for. Yeah, definitely next fate, 100%. Oh yeah, alright, we just took too long. Yep, I mean. The fact they're not drawing again with Treasure Cove means they found it. Yep, there it is. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna waste anyone else's time. We're gonna go to the next game. Alright, those 6 cards I want to bring in. I think you're bad, you're bad. Yeah, I think you're very good. I want them in our Reaper still. Maybe both greens. Maybe that's the right move. Let's try that. I don't know if this is right or not. I think that our problem may have been we just weren't aggressive enough. It's very possible. We need to be a little bit more aggressive in this matchup. I don't know, Necrotic Wound's actually probably pretty bad. Yeah, Necrotic Wound's actually probably pretty bad. Although I guess he could bring in Nib Mizzet, but gotta choose that, I guess. Yep. I mean, ideally, we have a pretty strong curve here, so we'll keep it. Obviously, if we miss a land on turn 3, we're pretty dead. Well, we've got 3, 4, 5 cards. Get to see 5 cards deep. Try and hit a land. And we got one. Alright, there we go. And we got rid of 2 of the cards we like to have kept, but that's okay. We got probably our most ideal curve out we could ask for. Okay. Yep, alright. So we'll see what they do here. Would like to draw a land and then get him for 6 and then sack off the Ghost War Shaman to draw 2 cards with Veraska. And they probably have Negate, so it's probably not that good. Yep, Negate. It's alright. To be fair, I'd rather get her negated than Vivian. If they do something like land Clarion, we do get to draw 2 cards. Yep, alright. Nice. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. Yeah, I still just like this idea better. Let's destroy this. So they aren't going to be able to gain any more card advantage off of it. Or, well, virtual card advantage because they're scrying, but when they flip it, they would have got actual card advantage. Alright, here comes Teferi, I'm assuming Tuck. Yep, alright. 2, 3, 4. Alright, yep. Let's bring back Carnage and Reaper. I think those are my 2 best cards here. In sequencing, they're very important. We want to make sure we get in as much damage as we could before. No, it's Teferi. Are we going to talk again? Nope. Alright, that's some plussing. Alright, seal away him. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's land. So we could just lead on Carnage Tyrant. But I have a feeling they definitely have the board wipe here. So I'm going to sack off the Plague Crafter. Sacks there, we draw a card, we draw our Vivian, and we're going to pass. And here the big thing is if they just go another, just slam another Teferi, we can Memorial back Plague Crafter and get it off the board again. Another Teferi, another uptick. Yep, untap 2 lands. Go there. Let's attack you. Pick you up and pick you up. Play Crafter. Get you off the board. Get you off the board, draw a card. And put lethal on board. No, we don't want to pick up a land and put it on top. Yep, next Fate. Yep, Clarion. I'll draw 2 cards. Sack it, get the last card of your hand. Next Fate, okay. Alright, play land and play the Carney T and pass. Alright. See what they got. Well, this is what we're gonna do here. Go back Plague Crafter. Plague Crafter. Yep, alright. Probably had settle in hand, so I think we run it back here again. No changes. So that's an important thing to recognize when a Plague Crafter can just be a Raven's Crime. Like right there, the one card that was beating us was Set of the Wreckage. So we had to find a way to play around Set of the Wreckage. And so bringing back Plague Crafter and taking Set of the Wreckage out of their hand was the best way to do so. Assuming it was Set of the Wreckage. They could have just had nothing. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep this hand. It's not the best. Again, it's going to be very reliant on whether or not we hit the right things when we mill. But we've got 2 enablers, 2 lands, Fine Finality, and then Vivian, one of our best cards in this matchup. So while we also have our pretty much our worst card in the matchup, which is Ravenous Chupacabra. Alright. Alright, so because we drew another land, I'm just going to play the land, and I'm going to Stitch a Supplier. Alright, we milled 2 lands and a Plague Crafter. That's pretty good. So that means next turn, we'll get to go Glowspore Strawman and pick up a Forest. Alright, Ravenous Choops. Attack for 1. Because every point matters. Yep, and we're I guess Overgrown Tomb's probably technically better. Yeah, let's put Overgrown Tomb on top. I think Overgrown Tomb's technically better. Alright, Clarion. Nope, map, okay. Alright, let's open on attacks. Alright, let's go shock it in. Find you and Golgari Raider. Pick him up. And we will play the Shaman. And with this, we will pick up another land again. This time we will pick up a forest. Put the forest on top. Now the nice thing here is this means we're gonna have Vivian mana next turn. Or if they do have something like Settle. They bottom whatever the card was. And they did not upkeep Scry again. Alright, so they had a different Clarion. Right. Oh, that's right, yeah. My land got milled. Yep, 7U. Yep. Let's see. And our hand's pretty good if we draw another couple more lands. Let's go on top, okay. What do you got, opponent? They feel like bounce spells? Alright, let's attack for 7. Seal away. Oh, Justice Strike. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Alright, Molder Hulk. Let's go ahead and buy back. We're not playing any of these cards this turn, right? No. Overgrown Tomb. Alright, so unfortunately now they'll get to flip the map. And again, unfortunately, we haven't had a real card advantage engine running. So it is very possible that we just fall too far behind here and lose. Alright, they gotta have Just Strike or something. Seal Away does it. Alright, we're gonna go here. Pull up Seal Away. Return. Doesn't matter, Swamp. Play is tapped. Then pass. So we could have played Carnage Tyrant this turn instead, but I think the Molder Hulk is gonna force him to spend more resources again on trying to deal with it. They're drawing a card. That definitely smells of desperation. They could have Settle here. It's definitely something they could have. It feels like a Settle. I'm gonna uptick first. Alright, we're gonna take, I guess, the Plate Crafter. Yeah, we're gonna attack for 6. Yep, sell the wreckage. Yep, I'll go basic land. And then Carnage Tyrant. And right now, here's what we really hope is they have a Wrath. They use that Wrath. We think it'll untap, get back Golgari Raiders, and kill them. This deck's super grindy. Oh my goodness, this deck is so grindy. So I mean, they could Nexus of Fate this turn if they have it. So that's what they're doing. Oh, Star of Extinction. Alright, that's pretty good. Draw land. Glowspore Shaman. Yeah, we can get 3 mana back so we can get Guard Raiders. Right, let's go there. There. Yeah, we'll put Memorial back on top. I guess we should put the Forest back on top so we could pop this and go Guard Raiders next turn. And Star of Extinction was pretty clutch there. That's exactly what they needed. Alright, well, Clarion's a good one. Definitely super punished. Let's go ahead and pass turn here. Let's see what they do. Lyra, okay. Alright, so just a strike and Essence Scatter do it. Yeah, Playcrafter. Yep. Let's see. Just strike. Nope, we got it. Alrighty. That was a close one. We'll catch you guys back for the next round. Alright, and we're back here for round number 3 with Golgari Undergrowth. Will be on the play. Alright, one lander. Not keepable. Alright, this hand's, again, pretty solid. I actually am kind of inclined to lead on Stitcher Supplier and a Glowspore Shaman and then play this later. We don't know what we're playing, so we don't know that necessarily we want another one. Which I guess that means maybe we should arguably put it on top. We're going to lead on Stitcher Supplier here. Alright, so triple Necrotic Wound. Wow. We're not playing in something aggressive. That's pretty bad. Sorry, that's I can't even believe that. Yep. Alright, let's. Oh my god. Alright, we have 4 lands at hand. No, let's just take nothing and pass. It's play against 2 control decks in a row. Where milling 3 necrotic wound would be perfectly fine. Now we play against the red deck. Not just any red deck, but a red deck that leads on Mountain Fanatical Firebrand. Well, we're sitting here with triple necrotic ooze now in the graveyard. Necrotic wound. Alright, well. Magic sometimes does magic things, right? Oh boy, that's just not funny. That's just so not funny. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get in for 3. We're gonna play a Memorial and pass. We could play the Cemetery there, I guess, or played Fine Finality. But yeah, alright. So now I'm almost actually inclined, depending on what we draw here. Alright, yeah, I almost. And pick up these 2. Yeah, so mill ourselves a couple more. Alright, let's pick up another Memorial to Folly. The nice thing here is we're hitting a lot of lands to put in our graveyard. Next turn, I'll probably Stitch a Supplier. Maybe I'll just Memorial to Folly back. Oh, this is awkward because we only have 1 creature in the graveyard right now. Come on, Moto, function. Alright. Yeah, so, alright, shock my close 4. That's fine. Yeah. Close 4, gold. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna pass turn here. Next turn we'll probably Memorial Folly back a Molder Hulk. Alright. We're gonna Midnight Reaper. It's pretty good too. Alright, so right now we have a pretty nice board state because they're gonna want to deal with our stuff at some point. Plus, all of our creatures make really good blockers, even if they're just being thrown under the bus. As long as we have that Midnight Reaper on board. Yep, we'll take a card off Midnight Reaper happily. That's just a flyer. All right, that's a little weird. That's a little awkward, but. It's only 6 creatures, so we don't want to cast you quite yet. We're gonna Stitch a Supplier here, though. Alright. We're gonna attack here for 1. And we are absolutely gonna end the turn, get Molder Hulk back. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Alright, let's just end a turn here. Molder Hulk. Alright, bring Molder Hulk back. Yep. Bring back Memorial to Folly. Bring back Overgrown Tomb. Attack there. We're actually happy to mill more cards, because that means our Lotleth Giant is going to be doing that much more damage. Like right now, this is 7 strike. Right now, if we tapped out a Slime Chain Roller, we'd be pretty happy about that, to be honest. Yep, alright. It's gonna mill us 6 more cards. Right, 10, 11. Land. Branchwalker. Alright, we're gonna Choops. Kill off Chain Whirler. Attack here for 6, or for 12 rather. I'll take 6. Come on, just hit a land. Draw me a land. Nice. Alright, dead next turn. No matter what. Unless they have like a way of like stopping us from dealing direct damage, which even then they have to fill the board with so many blockers. Yeah, I think he meant to hit both Molder Hulks, or the same Molder Hulk. Alright, so let's see. So these 6, I think, are my things here. You're not necessarily great. I don't think you're necessarily great here. Harpooner's not great. We can safely trim some of you. Bring you guys in. Maybe you're just better than the Stitcher Supplier. I don't know. Let's try this. This might be wrong. I mean, this hand's actually pretty weak if we don't draw an Enabler, but we do have 2 Ravenous Choops. I'll keep it and hope we draw an Enabler on turn 1 or 2. Alright, no turn 1 play, that's good. Alright, well, it's not an Enabler. That's a really good play. Either way. Alright, well, Runaway Steamkin is very unfortunate. Yeah, it would have been perfect though. It would have been a Stitcher Supplier for us. Yeah, this Steamkin might just run away on us. Ha ha ha. That was terrible. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, that was awful. Yep, alright, Fanatical Firebrand. Yep, 3. Alright, another Molder Hulk. So, we're just gonna play out the Deathcourt Scavenger and pass. Unfortunately, Deathcourt Scavenger is pretty terrible. Yeah, it just dies to Lightning Strike. I mean, this is actually not bad because now we can Choops kill this, and we're in an okay position. Alright, yeah. Yeah, Now it's just Fanatical Firebrand versus Ravenous Chupacabra. Yep, another Runaway Steamkin. Alright. We're gonna attack for 2. Alright, and I actually want to advance my board, so we're actually gonna do something a little bit different. It'd be pretty simple just here, just to play the Chupacabra, kill this. Are they gonna kill my Shaman in response? Already have 5 mana. No. I am then going to get rid of the Runaway Steamkin and pass the turn. And now we're in a pretty good spot here. We can afford to pass Darkcaster Mulder Hulks. Don't get me wrong, it takes all of our mana, but we can start casting Mulder Hulks. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be surprised to see a trade there. Alright, Mulder Hulk. Get back Swamp. Pass the turn. Alright, so it's possible next turn I think we want to get back our Death Gorge and play Death Gorge. Alright, Runaway Steamkin. Maybe not. Yep. Get him off the board. Yep, alright. Expect that trade to happen. Runaway Steamkin. I mean, this one's pretty much over, right? Like, we can keep playing, but we're pretty well done here. Alright. So there's 4 mana right there. Golgari Raiders. 5/5 with haste. Yep. Attack for lethal. Yep, block there. Go to 3. 2, 3. What do you cost? You cost 4 mana? Nah, we're just gonna play you tapped. Pass. There's no reason to do anything else. They're in a situation where they're dead next turn, pretty much no matter what we do. Because if we have to, we'll just get back at Chupacabra. Yes, I'll take 4. Yep. Alright, and we'll see you guys back for the next round. Alright, we're back here for round number 4 with Golgari Undergrowth. We will be on the play again. Alright, this hand is actually quite great. We have a 2-drop into a 3-drop into Vraska. The best part is our 2-drop is one we are completely okay sacrificing. It's going to be on Woodland Cemetery. This could possibly give them the impression that we have a slower hand. Alright, so We want lands. While you are a good blocker, I just want to put you in the graveyard. Because I don't think I'm trading Branch Walker this turn. Maybe I am. Yeah, I think if they give me a choice, I am, because they played the second Sky Marcher. Alright, draw for turn. Nice. Alright, so much I'd like to get the Midnight Reaper on board here. I guess actually if they block, I can put Midnight Reaper on board, but yeah, so we're gonna get rid of you and pass. The reason that is because I don't want Legion's Landing flipping next turn. I mean, it's a good one. So, land? Alright, we drew a land. Now here's the great question. I think it's honestly more important to get the Vraska down. I guess maybe there's an argument for taking out the Sky Marcher instead of the Legion's Landing. Because the next turn they attack there, I mean, they're still going to get to kill her. But then they're down 2 creatures, just have a Veteran Explorer. No, I think the way they beat us is with Legion's Landing, potentially. So I just want to get that off the board. Plus, if they attack all out towards Vraska, I'm not exactly sold on blocking this turn. When next turn I can play Midnight Reaper and block and draw 2 cards. Alright, we're just gonna take it all. Not a huge fan of taking 4, but alright. They are terrifyingly close to the city's blessing. Yeah, so. Alright, Memorial to Folly. Play the Reaper and we'll pass. So unfortunately this Adonto Vanguard is going to be very annoying. I mean, they're in a situation where it's very easy for them to get, take Midnight Reaper off the board. Yeah, we're probably just dead here. Like, there's like no real. Like, yeah, we're just not in a good situation here. Pretty much no matter what we do here. Yeah. Let's go next game. Alright, so Ritual of Soots, Plague Mare, Brontodons, Vivians might be good, and this one for sure. Let's start at 5 cards, so I think you're just kind of meh. You're kind of meh. You guys are kind of meh in this matchup. Again, I don't think Playcraft is really good here. You got Cruel Harpooner for 1. Yeah, I think this is fine like that. I guess Playcrafter's not terrible. It is a sacrifice outlet. Or not outlet, but way to get threats off their board. So like Thrashing Brontodon pulls double duty because not only is it a big blocker, but it can blow up Conclave Tribunals or Legion Landings, stuff like that. Yeah, Plague Mare's the one I'm most excited for, but this is not a keepable hand. Neither is this. As much as I'd like to keep it, we would have to draw a green source and hit a green source. Alright, this hand's painfully better. Especially since it can turn on Necrotic Ooze, Necrotic Wound. Why do I keep wanting to call it Necrotic Ooze? You can turn on Necrotic Wound pretty quickly. And so, Haunted Witness. Yeah, we really need to hit a land off of this. We did. We hit Overgrown Tomb, so we're going to take that because that gives us double colors. It sucks we got put Midnight Reaper in the graveyard, but we need the lands. We can't really be too picky and choosy right now. Alright. Well, they are true. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to take one. Yeah, so we're drawing a land next turn, which is unimpressive. We're going to attack for 3. I quite honestly think there's like a 0% chance they're going to trade. But in the event they did, that would be pretty okay for us. I mean, doesn't matter either way. Right, Dawnless Bodyguard, probably make Tocatli. Haunted Witness. Yep. Land. Fine Finale. This is pretty bad, so we're gonna attack here for 3. Assuming we get blocked by the Haunted Witness. Yeah, well. Alright, so. Well, this isn't great. We're on an absolutely horrible spot. They're only gonna crack back for 4. This is an Aurelia, and then we're just with Johnny. That's worse. 2 to the target. Maybe we'll Necrotic Wound him. Still attacking over 5. Midnight Reaper. Attack for 3. Alright, we're gonna pass. Yeah, this one's looking about over with. I'm not really sure what we can do to get back in this one. Yeah. Alright, well. Yeah, for 3, 6, 7. Yeah, 7's gonna be pretty hard for us to deal with. Oh, it is 6. We go to 7, doesn't really make too much of a difference. Well, play you, kill you, block you. I mean, I guess technically that buys us another turn. Not feeling great about it, to be honest. Yeah, alright. Yep. Well, down goes Vraska. Close 4. Yeah, there's no point in just getting back one creature. Yeah, I think we're just super far behind now. Like, I don't think there's any reasonable way we're getting out of this. I mean, that's fine. That doesn't really make a difference. Yeah. Yeah, 5/7. Yeah, we're dead here. Yeah, I don't know how we're getting out of this. Yeah, we're just done here. Alright, we'll catch you guys back for the next and final round. Alright, and here we are, back for round number 5 with Golgari Undergrowth. This seems a little slow, but if it plays, I think we'll keep it. Alright, I'll be dropping Merfolk Grand Walker, that's a good one. So that's definitely going to speed up our pacing there for our deck. Yeah, right. So this tells me they're probably chromatic black. Alright, there's a Golgari or Golgari Queen. Branchwalker. Yeah, that's probably fine. That'll start getting us going on some action. Yep, when we're craving it, that's fine. Alright, let's stitch a supplier. Alright. Yeah. Alright, well. Okay, so draw for turn, play land. Attack you for 4. And then tick down there. Obviously, a chromatic lantern now, that feels a little bad, but alright, card's pretty good. Give you a swamp. Alright, let's play Crafter. Oh, this is bad sequencing. Yeah, we're gonna have to sack the Plague Crafter here. I want to get 4 points of damage in again. Alright, so Didn't really do much there. Moving here, seeing they play 6-drop. We have Ravenous Chupacabra for it. Armor cards they draw on Bells and Lock. Chromatic Lantern, just one. Nice. Alright. So next time we're going to start slamming Molder Hulks. Lantern. Put him to 4, 7, 8 mana. Mastermind looking for the deck for something. Alright, down to 5. Bulb Lantern. Alright. There we go. That may have been a little aggressive, but I don't think there's anything that would have blown us out there. Not even Fine Finality could have done it if they somehow could have splashed the green source. Alright, so here against Mono Black. So I think we want you. I think we want you. I think you're probably a cuttable card. You probably don't do much. They clearly have Planeswalkers, so Plaguecrafter is not necessarily bad. I'm gonna trim Stitcher's Fire. Probably trim just some of everything else. We want to trim one of you instead. Maybe this is okay. Alright, let's run it back. We'll be on the draw here. For game number 2. This is not a keepable hand. Still is not keepable. Wow. I mean, cool. This is a joke. Really? Well, that could be pretty cool if you just drew runner lands. We're still probably just absolutely outright dead with 0 chance of winning, but at least it felt like we had a chance of winning. No, instead you just don't draw land. That's cool too. That's perfectly cool too. Search for a basic. Until they actually brought in Mirage Conjecture. Oh, we're just picking it up on the next game. Alright, let's run it back. I don't think there's anything we really want to change. Yep, we're on the play. This is a slow hand, but it's better than not a playable hand. Plus, if we can keep them off of their artifacts and stuff, we just have, I think, a more powerful game plan. Or we can just draw. He's gonna draw 2 drops and stuff. Yeah, we'll take an overground too. I would have liked to put more cards in the graveyard, but I'm also okay with. No, you know, maybe I shouldn't have since we have Golgari Vraska Queen. Alright, let's drop a turn. Yeah, we're just gonna get this off the board, I think. I don't really at the moment want to sack off a land. Even though we definitely have plenty of lands. Alright, so Karn. Alright, Construct. That's the joys of not drawing anything. This is awkward. Yep. Take a moment of craving. Black Lantern. Moment of craving. Attack for 2. Yep. Yeah, just a 1/1. Guess I could attack Karn in 3, but I think that's pointless. Yeah, but you can take down and get Vraska's Contempt. Yeah, we're just so far behind this game. Just the oh, that's right, that other one can attack. We're gonna throw this one in front of it, block. Alright, we're done here. Alright, well that didn't quite go as well as we'd hoped. We had a pretty good run there going 2-0, and then dropping, or going 2-1, and then dropping 2 more games to go 2-3. One problem is the mana base definitely not drawing lands at certain times or flooding out, that's just Magic problems. But the deck felt pretty good, a lot of good synergies. Vraska felt really good every time we drew her and played her. Same with the Vivians in the sideboard, they felt really good. Yeah, I mean, Glowspore Shaman worked out pretty well. I think I maybe overvalued Glowspore Shaman and maybe should have tried to get Branch Walker running a little bit better. As far as the Molder Hulks, they were great. A lot of times they were just 2-cost 6/6s. Guard Raiders could lead to some aggressive finishes. And Wild Giant, again, same thing. Find Finality, just a really good card. We didn't really get to see it do anything as Finality, but Find was pretty good. Just value getting back some of our stuff to reuse it. Playcrafter, I think, was definitely one of the biggest parts of this deck. Did just absolutely phenomenal. Every time we hit it, it was great. Yeah. Cyborg maybe keeps some work. Maybe we don't want Carnage Darts, Amphibians, but deck felt good despite the 2-3. and it was definitely enjoyable to play. With that being the case, guys, alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you guys want to catch more videos just like this one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have quite a few other standard decks up, quite a few different black-green mid-range variants. Go ahead and check those out, and I will catch you guys next time.